and Jai Govinda Prabhu from Mayapur, Haribol. So welcome and hope and pray that Krishna can bestow the kind mercy upon all of us to ignite the fire in our heart. The Krishna Prem is sitting within our heart. It just need little flame and then it will take over like a forest fire. So hope that we will burn by the strength of the Krishna Prem and hear and meditate upon those personality that who has crossed over the essence of this material existence. Following in the footsteps, it's also become easy for us to achieve the goal for what reason we have come to this material world, not to live a similar life like other people do. Then what is the use of becoming a devotee? Our life should be unique, dedicated for this main purpose of our life is to reawaken our relationship with the divine couple where all the happiness lies. So today is most auspicious day. I devotees, somebody wrote me that Prabhuji Ekadasi coming, are we gonna chant at night? And I mentioned that any Ekadasi falls on Friday and Saturday. We chant that whole night, 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. next morning. But because of the working day, we are not taking up this challenge. But we are taking up the challenge on Shivratri day, on Saturday. Every Saturday, we chant 64 rounds in one sit. And we start at 1 a.m. Central Standard Time, finish about 10:30 a.m. And because of the Shivratri, and it's falling on Saturday, to get the mercy of the great Vaishnava, we will be also chanting same night again from 8 p.m. Saturday night to 8 a.m. Sunday morning Central Standard Time. So looking forward for you all. We must perform some austerity if we are sincerely seeking to reawaken the dormant love that we have in our heart for the divine couple. Without taking the austerity, nothing will be happening. We will live the day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year goes, and life goes like this until we become steadfast, single-pointed determinations that I want to achieve for what purpose I have come. And by the grace of this great Vaishnava, we got all these things necessarily ingredient to perfect our life. So let's hear about the auspicious Vijay Ekadasi. Our Vedic literature, Acharyas tells us to observe fast on Ekadasi and other festival. As per them, observing fast on Ekadasi and other important festival is a must, an integral part of our spiritual life. Our Acharya tells us that such regulations are made for those who want to associate with the Lord, Sri Hari, in the transcendental world. All great souls, they always follow the regulations and perform great austerities to derive the great benefit. So pastimes behind this Vijaya Ekadasi, once Maharaj Yudhishthir asked Lord Sri Krishna as follows: O Vasudeva, which Ekadasi comes during the Krishna Paksha of Falgun month. Please tell me about it. So Lord Krishna replied to Yudhishthir Maharaj that once upon a time, Devarshi Narad asked Brahmaji as follows. Please tell me about the regulations that one should observe on the Krishna Paksha Ekadasi of Falgun month. So hearing the question from Narad Muni, Brahmaji informed Narad Muni, O Narad, Ekadasi during the Krishna Paksha of Falgun month is known as Vijaya Ekadasi. Observing fasting on Vijaya Ekadasi destroy sinful reactions for both old and new sins. I haven't told anyone about this Ekadasi before. This Ekadasi provides victory to all the human beings. What a wonderful message that we have. Why Lord Ramchandra ji had to observe fast on this Vijaya Ekadasi? In Treta Yuga, when Lord Ramchandra ji accepted to live in the forest in exile for 14 years, being a supreme personality of Godhead, they follow Haribol. He started living in Panchavati with Lakshmanji and Sitaji. So demon king Ravan kidnapped Sita there. Well, Ram and Lakshman came to know about the incident. They were so much saddened by the sorrow. They started searching for Sitaji day and night. And in the course of searching for Sitaji, they met dying Jatayu. And Jatayu told them the whole abduction story of Sitaji. And then finally he died. Just I think he was living to give the message to Lord Ramchandra. Attaining a higher planetary system, Jatayu went, and further searching for Sitaji, they befriended Sugriva and Lord Ramji killed Bali. Hanumanji went to Lanka and found Sitaji there. And after burning Lanka, Hanumanji returned back to Lord Ram and informed him about the whole scenario. So Lord Ramchandra, after hearing from Hanuman, decided to start for Lanka with Sugriva along with his army. So reaching the seashore, Lord Ramchandra told Lakshmanji that there were many deadly living creatures in that unfathomable sea. How could they cross the sea easily and safely? So Lakshmanji replied, "O my dear Lord, you are the original Supreme Personality of Godhead. You are omniscient, and there is nothing which is unknown to you. Sage Bakat Albia has lived on this island since ancient times, and his hermitage is very nearby. O Raghunandan, we should inquire from him." So Lord Ramchandra and Lakshman went to this hermitage of sage Bakat Albia. When Lord Ramchandra went to meet sage Bakat Albia in his hermitage and greeted him, the great sage, seeing Lord Ramchandra, understood immediately that Ramji, none other than the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Very humbly and with all respect, he inquired from Lord Ramchandra, So this Bhagat is asking Lord Ramchandra, "O Lord, how can I serve you? What is the motive behind your visit to my hermitage?" So Lord Ramchandra replied, "O great sage, I am here to kill Ravan. Please tell me the way to cross this ocean." So Bhagat Albia replied, "Oh my dear Lord Ramchandra, by observing fast on Krishna Paksha Ekadasi of Falgun month, undoubtedly you will win and you will be able to cross this ocean as well. To observe fast on this Ekadasi, one should make a pot of gold or silver. I don't think we can afford that. At least use copper. If you cannot find even copper, use the mud and make one kalash and fill it with pure water. Decorate the pot with mango leaves. We are living in a world where there is no mango leaves. We left behind this wonderful culture country to make some money. Haribol. So we are missing so many things. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so kind to us that he has bring this Hari Sankirtana. Golokara Premadana Harinama Sankirtana. There is no way anywhere this process is available except the Goloka Vrindavan. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so munificent that he descended that same Krishna Prem and he distributed without any qualification. Anybody can get the love of God by following very strictly, rigidly the principles. So to observe the fast on this Ekadasi, as we say, make that pot, decorate with at least get some leaves, beautiful plant. If you have a nice garden, pick some leaves, decorate it, and put it on the deity's altar. And on the day of Ekadasi, after taking bath, one should worship the Lord Hari from the heart. And see Hari with incense stick, lamp, coconut offering, whatever you can afford. Krishna is so nice. Patram puspam phalam toyam. He become completely satisfied if it's offered with love and devotion. So thereafter, spend the entire day chanting the holy name of the Lord in front of the pot. Or you can keep it within your mind and chant holy name. Continue to chant holy name of the Lord the entire night. And on Dwadasi, on the bank of a river or a pond, donate that pot in charity to an eligible Brahman after worshipping the pot. This is definitely will, even though we may have the gold colors, due to our attachment, we will use the mud pot. This is the weakness of our heart. We can't give anything in charity, even to the Lord. Even if we come personally, I don't think that we will be able to give Him. We are so attached. And that attachment is giving us the suffering, but we never learn the lesson. That's amazing external energy of Krishna. So sage Albhya continued, and he said, "O Lord Ramchandra, if you observe this fast along with all of your commanders of the army, undoubtedly victory would be yours." So in this way, Brahmaji explained to Narad Muni, "O Narad, as per instructions from the sage, Lord Ramchandra ji, observe fast on the Ekadasi and become victorious. O son, by the effect of observing fast on this Vijaya Ekadasi, people will get success and will attain higher planets. And we need to remain steadfast, not to get the higher planets, but Goloka Vrindavan. So Lord Sri Krishna further assured that by abiding by the rules and regulations of the Vijaya Ekadasi, one attains the result of performing Vijpayee sacrifice. Vijpayee sacrifice is very, I don't think we can perform in the Kali Yuga. So our Acharya says how to observe the Ekadasi in Kali Yuga. So when the Lord incarnated as Sri Lord Ramchandra, he personally also observed fast on Ekadasi. And one can understand from this incident that Ekadasi is very dear to the Lord. We all should also learn from the ideal character of Lord Sri Ramchandra ji and must observe fast on this Vijaya Ekadasi with full determination. We all should chant more and more the holy name of the Lord so that the unwanted dirt of lust, anger, greed, illusion, madness, and envy, these are the shackles for our soul, would be removed and we will become free. Nothing can stop us from the practice of our devotional practice. We should use our free will so nicely that nothing should come on the way of our sadhana. Sadhana must be performed rigidly. My Guru Maharaj used to say, sometimes the devotee will dress the deities and then they will be walking, and if they see Tamal Krishna Maharaj, so he will ask, so did you finish your 16th round today? And very proudly the devotee will respond, oh Gurudev, today I have to dress the deities. And Tamal Krishna Maharaj used to say, then wake up and finish 16 round before you do deity worship. Chanting of 16 round must be done in Brahma Muhurta. And as per Hanuman Prasad Swami Maharaj, the time for the best for chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra is Central Standard Time, 2 a.m. to 7 a.m., 5 hours. So let's say that if we can maintain our determinations to chant the holy name so nicely and perfect our life, we don't have to suffer in this material world. So this is the wonderful pastimes the great Brahmaji is revealing, and he is telling Naradji that he has not shared this secret to anybody. Naradji was the first one to listen this wonderful story. So this we found from the book Ekadasi by His Holiness Krishna Balaram Swami, Bhaktivedanta Institute Press. And we should dwell today more and more, remembering Lord Sri Krishna's and his wonderful pastimes. And as it advised, we should chant more and more. Unfortunately, Vijaya Ekadasi has not fallen Friday or Saturday night, so we won't be able to take up the 12-hour chanting. But definitely during the day, we should chant more and more. So thank you very much, all of you. I think still we have normal time, 5-6 minutes more. So I would again repeat the story of Bilmangala Thakur, which has really helped to become detached. He was born in a very aristocratic family. He was a strict devotee of Lord. But the external energy of Krishna is so powerful. Don't take any pride that, oh, I have joined ISKCON. I have a great spiritual master. Wearing the tilak, dhoti and kurta will not deliver your soul. You have to put your own effort to achieve those things. Our Acharya has set the example. They follow. Have you seen any sannyasis or guru in ISKCON sleeping in the morning? Have you seen any single day? So many sannyasis and gurus are in ISKCON. Have you seen them even one day that they missed, despite their so much travel? No, they don't miss a single day. That's what it happened when you cleanse your heart by chanting without the offense. So Bilmangala Thakur, with the influence of the Mayadevi, has the lusty desire. So he created the relationship with the prostitute Chintamani. And he used to visit regularly. And then one day, it was a big storm came. So much rain, hail, heavy wind, and still the burning desire of the lust of Bilmangala Thakur, he can't resist his urges of the senses. So he went to see Chintamani. Despite this terrible weather, if that intensity when he reached climbing the fence, when the prostitute Chintamani saw Bilmangala, she even says to Bilmangala that if you will show this much determination, you can attain the love of God. What you have seen in me. And then Bilmangala Thakur realized that actually his guru from the previous life was speaking through Chintamani. So he becomes serious. He realized that my Guru Maharaj also has given me the same instructions. Now I don't want to fall down. So he decided that my ambient is not the really strong where I can maintain my sadhana. So he decided to go to Braj because he has that perfect knowledge that if I will go to Braj, even though I'm a totally unqualified, even though I have so many uncontrolled senses, but if I maintain my sincere desire, the association of the Brajbasis will keep me alive in my devotional life. He has that much faith. And that's the reason our Acharya always instruct us that it is best to reside in Brajadam. And if you cannot physically remain there, then mentally we should always be in Braj. We should always read and that's the reason at 4:30 meditation, we are completing our Braj Mandala Parikrama. And we'll start from the day one again. Because we need to remain in Braj somehow or other. So Bilmangala Thakur started his journey. But the desire lust was so strong that on the way to Vrindavan, he saw one couple was passing by. And Bilmangala cannot resist the lusty desire to see toward the married woman. The husband was walking beside her. When he realized his mistakes, he said that purpose I'm going to Braj. is to give up all these attachments and look what I have done again in my life. So, brother and sister, it's not easy to give up the lust, anger, greed, envy, pride. So he poked his eyes because he realized that I'm not going to be able to control. Let me just poke my eyes so I become blind. So nothing will derail from my devotional practice. That's what is required. And what happened to Bilmangala Thakur? As soon as he poked his eyes, who take him to Vrindavan? Personally, Krishna hold his hand and he said, let's go. So Krishna is always there when we become sincere. He's sitting in our heart. He knows every thought passed through our heart. We will never be able to cheat. Maybe we can put a nice tilak. We will dress nicely as a devotee. But you will never be able to cheat your Guru and Krishna. My Guru Maharaj used to say, just by seeing my disciple face, I can see how fixed they are in their devotional practice. It says from our index, those elevated personality can easily figure it out where you are. So don't try to pretend. Just surrender, accept that we are most fallen than all. Then there will be a hope. So the time is now 6:55. We should be punctual. So we'll stop here. The devotees that who has to do some duties, they are welcome to leave. And the devotees who wants to hang around on this auspicious day, and if they can afford 1 more hour, we will be chanting for next 1 hour until 8 a.m. Thank you very much, and let's pray. Understand always one thing. Always remember we are very insignificant, first of all. We are like a straw on the street. Little wind can take our positions. Something different. Anything can change in the life because the straw, little even wind can move the straw. So that one lesson we should learn, that there is no permanent situation in this material world. Don't think that in the future my bright days are gonna come where I'm gonna dedicate my life. Those days will never come. Always our life will be changing, and every day it passes, newer and newer problem is on our way. And when you become old, more problems. You can't even walk yourself. You cannot even hear properly. You won't be able to see. These days are ahead of us. And while our body is sound and we just utilize for maintaining how much do we need? We accumulate so much that we leave behind the money that those our children doesn't need it. They are well educated. They make